Self-limiting beliefs are extremely powerful and extremely dangerous and can seriously prevent us from doing what we're destined to do. I want to share an example slash fact that can hopefully paint the image of the power of self-limiting beliefs. Did you know that the way that elephant trainers tame or domesticate elephants is when they're babies, they tie chains, a single chain around an elephant's ankle. Then they attach the other end of that chain to a wood peg and they put that peg into the ground. These baby elephants, naturally are going to try and move away from the peg, just roam, and they'll be pulled back. They're pulled back over and over. They can't break free. That chain and that wood peg is strong enough to keep them in there, or to stay in that ground, to keep them attached, right? The baby elephants try every day when that chain gets put on over and over and over until eventually they give up. They stop trying and they tell themselves it's impossible. When this chain is on, we can't break free. The irony in that is when those elephants grow up, full-grown elephants reach upwards of over 10 feet, over 10,000 pounds. And to put into perspective of their strength, if they were to step on a full-size tree trunk, they can snap it, just like we can snap a toothpick if we stepped on one. They're some of the most powerful creatures that walk this planet. And even at that full-grown, powerful state, when those chains are placed around their ankles and that peg is put into the ground, they don't believe that they can break free. They convinced themselves at an early age that it was impossible. So even today, if they wanted to, it would be super easy to just walk out of that and that peg would be ripped out of the ground and they can feel free to roam. They don't do it. This is a perfect example of how our brains operate and work. If you are telling yourself over and over a self-limiting belief that you can't, you're not able to, you're not capable of, you tell yourself that enough times, you will believe it, and then you will stop taking risks. You will stop trying. You'll stop doing things that are really your true calling because you're scared and or you believe it to be impossible. It is insane. And similar to the elephant, a lot of these beliefs, these limits were placed on us by external factors when we were younger. Maybe it was society, friends, family, parents, relationships, whatever it is. And some things we just gave up on and believed to be true. And even though we're so much more capable today than we were maybe then, we're still locked in our ways, believing all of those things to be true. So I leave you with this. What you tell yourself on a daily basis is going to empower you, whether positively or negatively. I hear way too many, I wish I was able to do that. I wish I could do that. I would love to be capable of doing this. All of these things are chains, and we are full-grown elephants. And we need to stop putting these chains on us. Stop telling ourselves this. We need to do the exact opposite. We need to remind ourselves on a daily basis what we are capable of, what we will accomplish, what we are excited to become. And that's that. I do want to make a separate video on that entire topic, kind of diving into that piece. I'm so passionate about that, but this video solely was made for you to just understand the power of self-limiting beliefs. And so I hope you hear this and you start questioning, what are you telling yourself every day? What fears do you have? Things that you feel it's impossible for you to accomplish? Start thinking about those things as chains and break those chains. I know it sounds super cheesy as a metaphor, but that's really what self-limiting beliefs are. So these elephants, man, it's so crazy that is how a full-grown elephant is tamed. That's all. I do want to leave you with this. Regardless of how far you have come, keep going, and you got this. Peace.